Gonna be smoking a brisket.
What are you doing?
Jackie and Angel almost here. We created a feast. Let me show you. Mashed potatoes, cornbread, baked beans are in the oven, coleslaw's in the fridge, beef brisket, and we got a green bean casserole.
Bienvenidos a nuestra casa.
Feliz Navidad!
How are you?
How are you?
Good.
How are you? Finally. We meet, right?
Finally.
Mi amor. Mi amor.
Too early to cry.
I say, wait, they have a dog or something like that.
No.
Nice
Doing
to
all right?
meet
Nice
you.
to meet you too.
Finally, right?
Yeah, yeah.
This is yours.
Carissa. Good to see you again. We happy to see you.
Toma, mami, this is for you. I told you I was bringing you that. No te puedes escapar de mí.
How was the Cowboys? They lost.
I didn't watch it.
The Cowboys lost.
Feliz Navidad para ti.
Oh my God. Muchas gracias.
Feliz Navidad.
Ángel, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, bien. Gusto de verlo.
Oh my God.
Qué bueno.
Yeah.
Es que ahora estamos bien lejos. That's Jacksonville, the Jacks. From here it's like 13. But now I have a long trip because I will go to Orlando and Lakeland, you know, it's far from here. It's like 6 hours.
May with this contract.
Looks better than the barbecue. No, it's true. This good food we can probably have a good taste, and I know has a good taste, but we can share it as a family today.
I definitely had 5 pieces of jalapeno cornbread yesterday. I also had 2 jalapeno cornbreads for breakfast. Am I tempted to have more for lunch? Yes. Am I going to? I'm not sure. As of right now, what I do want is a brisket sandwich with all the leftovers, except for the green bean casserole that needs to be eaten on the side. I mean, I could have a cornbread. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Now, I don't have any thick Texas toast or anything like that. I do have hot dog bread, but I think I'm just gonna go for a regular sandwich bread. I always get brisket at any barbecue place I've been to, and this is probably the best brisket I've ever had in my life. And I'm not just saying that because my husband made it. It literally is the best tasting brisket I have ever had. Oh, it's still so tender. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Okay, so bear with me here. We're gonna get a little beans, baked beans. Okay, do a little bit of that. And then we're gonna take some of this mashed potatoes. You know, just think of this instead of mayonnaise, pretty much. We're gonna take our brisket, we're gonna set it up in the sandwich. We're gonna take some coleslaw. We're gonna grab the coleslaw. I'm in my favorite place, the backyard. And I don't know I don't know if you can hear it. There's an insane amount of birds chirping. And the neighbor's working on something. But do you hear the birds? I don't have my mic anymore. It's broken somehow. And as you know from the last video, the clicking sound was obnoxious and I can't fix it. And I don't know if it's the port to the camera or what. The sound might be horrendous out here because it won't focus on me and you're gonna be hearing the wind and everything else that's going on. Oh my gosh. Like, there is nothing wrong with just mashing all leftovers into a sandwich. This is It's flavors like these that make life worth living, you know? This sun is unforgiving at the moment. There we go. What is with the birds? Also, since I've been sick and we don't have a car, I haven't been able to sport my Christmas outfits out in public. This week we're going to the store because I'm gonna make a Spanish drink called coquito for Christmas, and so we're gonna get all the ingredients. It was absolutely lovely having my ex-in-laws visit yesterday. I took my last antibiotic yesterday. Now it's up to my body to finish the job. This green bean casserole could have been better. I have an idea in my mind of what I want it to taste like, because this ain't it. I want a fire so bad, but it's been raining so much. All of this is wet. We're not out here, but the logs are wet. Everything else is dry. That's not true. The ground looks a little moist. The ants have taken over. I'll show you the fire pit. They think they live in there now. They know that I can't do a fire. They probably watched the video where I tried to make a fire and it wouldn't work. And now they think that they can just do whatever they want with my fire pit. I love nature, but those bird sounds are aggravating me to my core just slightly. This is the best meal I've had since being sick. Here goes the sun again. What are you doing? I don't even know if I'm chewing enough or did I just swallow this sandwich? It's like a flavor explosion. Like, we can't find jobs. We don't really have a car. But could life get any better than sitting in the backyard next to your fire pit in a Christmas sweater eating leftover barbecue? No, it doesn't get better. It really doesn't. Can't tell me a thing after that sandwich. Nobody complained to me today. Nobody hit me up with problems today. I will be unbothered. When I stepped into the sun, I thought, oh, it's not that chilly outside. It's chilly. So I think I'm gonna go back inside. I enjoyed eating my lunch outside in nature. I should have brought a jacket, because honestly, I would sit out here probably for the next couple of hours, read the Bible a little, scroll through social media. Maybe I should just go inside and get a jacket and not be lazy. We have tires over there that I really want to make into a garden, but I need soil. I need money to buy soil. Why do you keep moving? There's plenty more branches. I wonder if these branches are dry. Oh, I'm tempted to give it a try. No, it's not dry. There's a bunch of these sticks around on the floor from the tree. That's a little scary, actually. Even the kindling ones. Why didn't I keep it in the bucket? Why do I have it on top of the bucket? I'm sure you've guessed I'm not the most knowledgeable survivalist, but I'm learning. I've been watching tons of camping videos and car camping videos, and I feel like I'm ready. My husband wants to camp in spring, and I hope I don't have food on my mouth. And I think I want to prepare myself slowly. I do have a kit to live in my car when I thought I was going to be living in my car and traveling. And so I think I'm going to start with that. I think this week I'm going to try and sleep in my car overnight. And then I think him and I are going to camp in the backyard. And then we're going to go to a camp where you pick a spot. And then after that, in the spring, I want to fully camp. Like out in the woods. We don't have a bathroom. Got to make our own fire type of camp, you know? But we got to work our way there. That's a nice breeze. It's a chilly one, but it's a nice one. I can't just, dive into crapping in the woods. So we're gonna crap in a bucket and a bag in my car first. I also would like an axe, because there is some wood that I would like to, I know my dad has tools, but I wanna axe something. Get out a little aggression, I really want a fire. We have to go all the way into town to buy logs though, because dry logs, they're not selling any here. You would think in a small little country town that there would be some logs for sale. With that being said, I'm still not gonna have a fire. I would assume the Dollar General that sells everything and anything would have like a fire starter log or something. You know what I mean? Something that burns for a couple hours I can stick in my big wet logs. That's what she said. That's what he said. Neither of them said that. I thought the local Piggly Wiggly would have logs. I have yet to see logs. How many times can I say logs in a matter of 5 minutes? I don't know. We'll have to count it. I'm sure I'll be counting it. I just looked up logs at Dollar General, and the best I got was a pecan log. I thought all grocery stores sold pieces of flammable wood in the wintertime, but I guess not.
I guess not.
Maybe because we're in the country, everyone assumes that you can just get it yourself, which is fine. You can. We have somewhere where we can just go grab some flammable wood pieces. The problem is where we were storing them is open. We have a thing and we just don't have a cover. We need a cover. We should store them under the thing where we put the TV, where we have all the gas. Actually, not sure why I didn't just move them under there the first time it rained. I was sick. That's the excuse we're gonna go with. The neighbor seems to have left, but the birds are still at it.
Very much at it.
Also, I'm on this chair because my nice blue chairs that I love attract ants for some unknown reason. So there's ants all over them. The ants,
I'm going to war with the ants.
they think it's their fire pit. They think it's their chairs. It's not. I think I'm done. I'm not done, but it's cold. I'm going back inside.